Alfonso, have you ever wondered what Kesha meant in her first single, like the first lyrics?
Wake up in the morning feeling like P.Diddy.
Hey, what up, girl?
Actually, no.
Like, who is Diddy? And how does he wake up? Do you think there are more clips?
Man, this is an unbelievable thing, man. Like everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Welcome everyone to Behind the Tracks. I'm Alfonso.
And I'm Pepe.
Thank you Lula and Nico for doing this program for the past year, and we hope to be successors on the level. Well, first of all, who is Diddy?
I don't know, tell me.
Diddy was born in New York in 1969 under his real name, Sean John Combs. He started to get into the music industry as an intern in the record label Uptown Records, but he would be fired 3 years later by the owner Andre Harrell. So in 1993, he would make his own record label, Bad Boy Records. What are some of the artists in this record label, you may ask? Well, we have the notorious B.I.G., one of the most celebrated old school rappers. We also have Janelle Monáe, French Montana, Machine Gun Kelly, and Cassie. But Diddy would later become more famous because of the white parties. The white parties would be celebrated annually between 1988 till 2009. And he would invite some of the most important celebrities at the time. We will get into that list later, but what happened in the white parties? How was it so hermetic? Well, at least it was, until a turn of events last year. Pepe, could you tell us a bit about it?
Well, actually, in November of 2023, his ex-wife, Cassie, full name Cassandra Ventura, she actually wanted to sue him for sexual abuse, domestic violence. She mentioned something like freak-offs. But they settled later that they won't talk about it anymore online, so who knows?
It ended there?
It did not.
So there is more.
There definitely is more. One more lawsuit was from a woman named Adria English. She was an ex-worker at the white parties for Diddy, and she said that someone took a pill and put it into her drinks, like she was drugged with something like ecstasy, ketamine, and she said she was forced to have sex with guests. They also recorded it. Also, she was forced to wear outfits that suggests that she was, how would you say it, available. So also, there was one thing that is not exactly lawsuit, but is something that sounds very suspicious. His Diddy's ex-bodyguard actually said that while Usher, the famous R&B singer, was at the Puffy Flavor camp when he was 14 years old.
Bruh, you know how people be talking, and then some people might say, yo, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt.
We don't know exactly what Puffy Flavor Camp is. We definitely know it's owned by Diddy. But there are other people, like one minor, his name is John Doe, and he's now taking legal action against Diddy for something that happened in 1998. So, John was 16 years old. He just moved to New York and got an invitation to an all-white Diddy party. When he was there, he wanted to go to the toilet, and he suddenly bumped into Sean Combs, also named Diddy, and he was super excited. So we obviously wanted to take a photo of him as a fan. After they took that photo, Sean Combs, Diddy, actually took him to a more private section of the party, which was behind the portable toilets. Then John Doe said to Diddy, yeah, Diddy, you're this big music guy. I also want to become a star one day. I want to get huge in the music industry. And then Diddy answered him, well, John, drop your pants. It's a way to prove itself in the industry. He was super scared because there was this imbalance of power. Another person that was in contact with Diddy when he was a younger boy was Justin Bieber. He actually had a 48-hour stay with him.
You know, where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Sounds bad, right?
So, did they ever meet again?
They actually did meet again. About a year later, there was a meet like between Diddy and Justin.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
We can only imagine what happened, but given the other allegations, it might have not been good.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about, the police got a lot of complaints about Diddy and his houses, so they actually raided him on the 24th of May in 2024, so 5 months ago. And they found a lot of things in there, like 1,000 bottles of baby oil, they found firearms, they found footage of things we don't know about yet, and they also found a lot of drugs like cocaine, GHB, fentanyl, methamphetamine. One of the footages we actually know, it's been released by CNN, and it's about him. He's in a hotel and he is actually beating his ex-wife, Cassandra, and after that he made an apology video.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now.
So what conclusion did the police jump to?
He was held bail on September 16th to 17th, 2024 for 3 counts. The counts 1 was a racketeering conspiracy. The second count actually was sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion. And the third count was transporting to engage in prostitution. So pretty hard charges.
So is there a trial happening?
There definitely is a trial happening. It's happening on 5th of May in 2025. But we don't know yet if it's actually going to happen on that date or if there are going to be any changes.
Mm-hmm. But now let's get to the tea. Who are these people at the white parties? First, we should listen to what Tony Busby said. He's an attorney and he's currently working with over 100 alleged victims, including John Doe. Oh. He said this in a press conference in Houston in September, and it's quite concerning.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. But because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names are names that will shock you.
So we will be saying names, but we can't confirm that these people had any idea of what went on behind the scenes. The list includes Demi Moore, Lil' Kim, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, Aretha Franklin, Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, and Chris Brown. And according to Adria English, Donald Trump and Diana Ross would have attended too. But not only that, he has also teamed up with a surprising bunch of Latin artists. He was friends, apparently, with Shakira and Daddy Yankee back in the day, but also even like as recent as the past decade, he has made appearances with a lot of people like Maluma, Karol G, Nicky Jam, Anuel, Bad Bunny, Ozuna, and J Balvin. We're not getting into details, but with some of them he has made live streams, he has released songs with them or worked on music. But as we said, we should not jump to conclusions. We want you to make your own with your own research. This is just to show that Diddy's case is beyond law. It's about Hollywood. It's about the music industry.
Now that was Behind the Tracks. We hope you liked it. Bye bye.
But before we leave, here you have a clip of the amazing Kesha changing the lyrics to TikTok.